5, 7.
So, say some of us have some low-powered laptops, MacBooks, Linux machines. Okay. All these things that you're not going to really game too much on them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nvidia GeForce Now Windows app can transform your cheap laptop into a gaming PC.
Get out.
Okay, now this is using the same technology with the Nvidia Shield, allowing you to stream games from the cloud. And one of the big selling points is they have in this article is allowing people with Macs to play their Windows games.
So you're telling me
I can take my laptop, which is a piece of crap. Well, it's
adequate
right now, but I mean, based on this technology, I can download this and I can actually start playing games.
So it's a cloud thing.
Yeah, you'd be able to, what do you call it, install, I'm not sure how the install works into the cloud for Nvidia, the cloud service, but you install the game into the cloud and then you'd run it from there.
I kind of look forward to something like that because, you know, my computer's kind of obsolete.
It's getting old, yeah.
But then again, what about the connectivity of it? I mean, is that going to slow down?
No, okay, so right now they're hoping to get the connectivity to 30 milliseconds.
Under 30 milliseconds.
Under 30 milliseconds. Which isn't, what do you call it? That isn't, what do you call it? Still ain't that great. In, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Compared to when you're physically in front of the PC. That's still a very different comparison. I mean, this is just basically for convenience.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like remote access. In a way,
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. I mean, this would be great if you just want to play a certain game, like a game you can't run. Maybe it's like a one-player a game like Resident Evil 7 or something like that. And you want to play on your laptop somewhere. I wouldn't suggest playing PUBG or like Call of Duty or something like that.
Well, it says right here he was playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and he didn't notice a single issue. It felt like he was playing it on the cheap laptop in front of him.
Yeah.
If he was actually playing the game locally, he'd get 2 frames a second.
Yeah.
Well, he said it was like a $400 Windows laptop.
Yeah. So
now, do you have to have a Nvidia graphics card in your laptop to be able to do this, or is it like how's that?
I don't think
work?
so. No 400 laptop has.
Is it gonna? You're gonna have to.
It's an app.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it.
Yes. Yes. You have to pay for the app and I think the service as well.
Wait. He said he didn't notice any difference playing PUBG.
What kind of money I could just upgrade my computer?
He was playing it through a cloud service, not through the laptop.
And he said he didn't notice any difference.
He didn't notice any issues.
Okay, but
okay, I can tell you right now that he is full of crap because as they're saying with the input lag, there is no way he wouldn't notice input lag unless he doesn't even know how to play the game. You've played that game with me.
Okay.
The input lag is enough where you try to lean out, and if you waste a half a second leaning back in, you get hit in the head.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way he wouldn't notice input lag in a game like that. That's like saying you don't notice it in Street Fighter.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm going to explain a personal experience I had when we were streaming for 24 hours. Well, we didn't do 24 hours, but we did most of a day. Mm-hmm. We had computers all set up in this studio, and I had a, what do you call it, pretty much I had pretty much low-grade mechanical keyboard and a TV as a monitor, okay? Okay, and I know I was getting less than 30 milliseconds, latency on that. Because the latency I get on my home PC is like 2 to 4 milliseconds, not even.
Yeah.
So
it was your own PC. It was just
it was the keyboard in that TV.
That horrible.
And I know it was less than 30 milliseconds. And if they're aiming to get 30, if they're not at 30 milliseconds right now, if they're not at 30 milliseconds right now, then it's not going to be. You mean anybody who admirably plays on a real gaming PC with like standard like Corsair, a Black Widow from Razer, all these standard like high-end like gaming parts, you're going to notice a difference.
Especially depending on the type of game you're playing.
You're going to notice.
It's not the kind of game you can play with latency and actually not notice it.
Gotta eat it now.
That's why I say I personally recommend I wouldn't play anything it's very active, like a first-person shooter.
Put it down.
Play a one-player mode game. Play
that's cheating.
A role-playing game that you can't play on your regular PC. A whole bunch you can play. Your whole Steam library. Who knows? But Steam has its own service that already works like this.
Yeah, but you can't use it off location though.
No, you can't use it off location.
That's what this
Keep
can
in mind-
do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just debating that the guy is kind of full of crap on not noticing the difference. I expect the thing is really cool. I use PlayStation now. There's input latency. I don't hate the thing, but I'm not going to sit here and let some guy lie about it because he wants to prop it up or something.
He also
It will
might
have
not be
latency
a
lag.
he might not be a huge gamer either, so he might not even notice it
He might-
compared to what we know.
Exactly. Yeah, he might not notice.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
someone has to point out that there's going to be some input lag.
Yeah, there's definitely input lag. It would definitely. Okay,